Hello, family. How is everybody today? Hopefully, all is well. I would like to ask you, what frequency did you choose today? Which frequency are you vibrating today? I choose love. I choose to be grateful. Okay, let's get right into it. Today, I'm going to talk about 3 spiritual tests that we are here on this earth to master. The first one, unconditional love. And I've made videos in the past about unconditional love because it is just so very important for us to recognize and understand the true meaning of unconditional love and becoming unconditional love. Because once you become unconditional love, you also sync with the frequency of this universe, which is unconditional love. It's the energy, it's the vibration that holds everything together that this world was created on. And anything other than that is unnatural. So let's get into the meaning of unconditional love. Unconditional love means to not talk negative against the other. Well, let me say that again. It's to respect, to not talk in a negative manner against the other. So in other words, stop gossiping or talking about people in a negative manner. And to also not to judge, to accept he or she as they are. This is also all a part of becoming unconditional love. Because none of us are perfect and nobody is better than the other person. I don't care what you look like, what you have, where you're from, what you got. You are not no better than the other person. And to also give, without expecting anything back. Now, I'm not talking about if anybody owes you money and they agree to pay you back. That's totally different. But to give without expecting anything back. You know, because sometimes we do stuff for people and we might get in a conversation with someone else and start talking about, well, I did such and such for this person. I do that for this person. And it's okay. And if you can't do it, it's okay not to give. So I'm just wanted to run that by you. Is what unconditional love consists of. It's just simply to respect the other and not talk in a negative manner about the other person. And you're becoming unconditional love once you learn to do this. And to not judge, accept he or she for who they are. Because most of the times, we're in a conditional love, which we love what somebody's doing for us or whatever they do to us. Those are the terms, why we might love this person, or that person might be supporting me. Some type of benefit which isn't unconditional love. Because if that person stopped buying you this or buying you that, do you still love that person the exact same way? Okay, and unconditional love is that's the first spiritual test that I'm going to go over today. My next topic is forgiveness. Being able to forgive. Because I know lots of times everybody's situation is different. Because I hear people say all the time, well, you don't know what that person did to me. I don't know what that person did to you, but you do have to forgive. Because when you forgive, it doesn't mean that you forget. Forgiving is freedom. And you're also mastering the spiritual test of forgiveness. Because if you can't forgive, God can't forgive you. So how can you not forgive? And sometimes it may take us a little longer to forgive. And you just can't say in your head, well, I forgave that person. You have to speak it mentally out into the universe. Because sometimes it's harder for some people to forgive another person. You can also simply write that person a letter. That person can be no longer here with us anymore, has passed away. They can be in jail. That person doesn't physically have to be near you or for you to forgive that person. They don't have to be here in the physical. That pen and paper, that pencil-less paper is like magic. Because once you write it down, you're pretty much pulling that energy from your brain, from your subconscious mind. And now it's on paper. And also, I showed you this in one of my previous videos about how to forgive. And I'm going to just go through it one more time with you. If you need help forgiving somebody, I am releasing all negative energy and emotions I'm going to use towards Kathy. I love Kathy, and I wish Kathy the very best in life. And, you know, something simple just like this, and you're going to feel so much better. And you can feel the weight leave your body. And this helped me, and I know it can help you too. And like I say, sometimes it might take a few times for you to forgive that person. Also, if you keep replaying that same situation, going back to whatever you went through, what that person did to you, if you keep replaying that same scenario in your mind, your subconscious mind cannot determine whether this is happening today or it happened 5 days ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 10 decades ago. Because you experience the very same emotions as if it's happening today. And you're also poisoning your bloodstream, because each and every time you replay that situation of whatever happened to you, you experience those same emotions like it's happening today. And your mind cannot determine whether it's happening now or it's this is something that happened in the past. It's taking it as it's happening right now. And you're releasing a chemical called cortisol. Every time you experience these unhealthy emotions, which is pumping poison into your bloodstream. So be able to forgive. And get past that situation. Don't replay that situation over and over in your mind. And the way to get past that is simply forgiving the other person. That doesn't mean you forgot about whatever happened, but it's freedom. And also your heart becomes more lighter. Your soul is liberated. You've passed the test. Yay. So let's learn how to forgive one another. God forgive us all the time. Why can't we forgive? Okay, the very last spiritual test that I'm going to go over today is gratitude. My favorite. Being grateful. Just simply being grateful for the small things in life. Being grateful for what you already have. Because when you're grateful for what you already have, it opens the doors for many other things for you to be grateful for. God blesses us with so much more to be grateful for. And it doesn't come in, just forms of money. It can be anything. It could be gifts. It could be good health. It could be anything. And one of the things that I like to do, and I also would like for you to do, is before you go to bed, to write 3 things that you're grateful for. 3 small things. Doesn't have to be anything big. And do this every night. And watch how everything turns around. And even throughout the day, if you find yourself getting down or just in a low vibration, just name one thing that you're grateful for. I am grateful for today. It could be anything. And watch the energy around you, the energy within you. Everything changes. And I just want to say thank you for watching my video. I am grateful for you, and you have a great day. Thank you.